Hello my beautiful ninjas, it's Nani again and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who have recently subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for coming back and just showing me some love and support. And for those of you who have not yet subscribed, make sure that you do click that subscribe button and of course click that little bell so you guys are always notified every time I upload a video. As you guys can tell by the title, this is going to be just some random things that I've been loving for the past kind of like month and a half, maybe even 2 months. I just wanted to come on and just share just a few random things with you guys. So I have some stuff from makeup to hair, food, a little bit of everything pretty much. So definitely make sure that you guys stick around if you're interested in finding out what I have been loving for the past 2 months. And let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump into just kind of like the food stuff that I've been loving, which is pretty random. But recently I've been loving making smoothies like in the morning or even in the afternoon. I just feel like it's been a little bit more kind of like refreshing to me for some reason. And what I've been using to make my smoothies besides my regular blender is this right here, which is the Magic Bullet. I'm sure that you guys have probably seen it. If you guys can't see it because of the lighting, I'll make sure to leave close-ups just so you guys can see exactly what it looks like as well as how I use it. But this is something that I've definitely been loving the past 2 months. I've been drinking a lot more smoothies because usually I made smoothies at home, but not as often as I've been making it recently because I used to just buy a lot of smoothies from like, you know, Smoothie King and Jamba Juice and things like that, which I still do that, but I do that a little bit less. I'm trying to save as much money as I possibly can. So this is what I've been loving to use. I love the fact that this is, you know, a much smaller option in comparison to the blender, so it doesn't take too much space on my counter. And then also what I really like about it is just the fact that it comes with these little cups. I think it came with 3 cups of 3 different sizes. This is the one that I use, let me put this down. This is the one that I use most of the time just because it has the little, you know, cup handle on it, so it just makes it a little bit easier and more convenient for me once I'm done with the smoothie. But I really love this. And basically this is the little cup. This is what you screw on the cup, which basically is where the blade is at for the NutriBullet. Like I said, I'll make sure to leave a clip so you guys can see me actually making a smoothie, just so you guys can see exactly how I use it. And prior to, I guess 2 months ago, every time I made my smoothies, I always put either coconut water or like some type of milk. And for some reason, it just, I don't know, I just felt like my smoothies did not really come out the way that I wanted as far as like the taste or the consistency. And recently, I don't know why I tried it, but I'm glad that I did. I recently have been using this, which is the Boathouse Farms 100% carrot juice. So as you guys can tell, it is carrot juice. I'm so sorry if the lighting is really bright. I'll try to leave close-ups for everything so you guys can see everything and see what it looks like. But this is what I've been using to make my smoothies recently. And you would probably think that it's probably nasty just because it's 100% carrot juice, but it actually tastes really good. I like the way that the consistency comes out with the smoothie. I like the way that it tastes because although it's carrot juice, it still is not overpowering to where it just tastes like straight up carrot juice. It just really gives it a very interesting flavor, and this is what I've been using to make my smoothies recently. I don't know if they have anything else besides like the carrot juice, because I know that I usually buy this brand, but I think the one that I buy is like already a smoothie or like our juice or whatever, and I think it's called like Green Goddess or something like that, but I drink that by itself. I don't usually mix that with a smoothie. But with this, because it's basically 100% carrot juice, I'd be able to basically get my vegetable serving in my smoothie as well. So I have really been loving this. It's really random, but I really have been liking to make my smoothie with that. So those are basically the 2 kind of like food items that I wanted to show you guys. Besides that, let me just jump into the makeup stuff and get that out of the way. So the first makeup item that I want to share with you guys is this right here. I think I did a video talking about me purchasing this primer or something, but this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I know that they have one that's a pore minimizer, and I do want to purchase that one just to kind of see what the comparison is between the 2 of them, because I have been getting a lot more large pores in this area, which has really been driving me crazy, but I've been trying to kind of treat it with just like my skincare. But I really have been liking this primer to put on my face before makeup, just because I feel like, it's funny because I don't usually like primers that are kind of like that silicone-y type of feel. I don't really like it just because I feel like I'm applying oil to my face, and I'm a very oily person, so I don't usually like that. But for some reason recently, I've really been liking the fact that it just kind of helps to smooth out my skin, and I feel like it just helps for the makeup to apply more smoothly. I guess that's the job for the primer, but I don't know, I just feel like recently I've really been liking the results of this. Of course, because I'm oily, I do go in with another primer, and that's basically, this is the combination that I've been doing recently. And this one right here is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer Base Mattifying Primer. And I'm sure that you guys have probably seen this a million times on YouTube, but I've really been liking this just to put pretty much in my T-zone, which is right here, down my nose, my forehead, my chin. Those are usually the areas, or usually a lot around my mouth as well, but those are usually the areas that I'm really oily. So I do go in with this after I've applied this all over my face, and I really like the combination between the two because I feel like this definitely helps for my makeup to kind of apply very smoothly all over my face, and then this just helps to make sure that I stay matte throughout the day, so I'm not really oily, or I'm not as oily in the areas that I typically look like a grease ball. So I really have definitely been loving the two together. And the next makeup item that I've been loving as well is this foundation, which is by L'Oreal Paris, the 24-hour foundation, 24-hour infallible pro matte foundation. And I'm in the shade 111, which is Soft Sable. I'm sure that you guys have probably seen this a million times as well. I bought this, I would say a couple of months ago, and I have different foundations that I've been kind of using, and I switch up all the time. But recently, the past couple of months, I've definitely been using this a lot more often, and I really, really like it. I'm actually surprised. I don't know why I never fully gravitated to it more often, because I have like a lot of different, actually I think I did a video on that. I do have a lot of drugstore foundations that I usually switch between, and I'll make sure to leave the link down below as well as on the screen somewhere so you guys can see that video where I compared them. And I did say that this is something that I really like, but I feel like because I switched all the time, I didn't really get to fully fall in love with it as I have the past 2 months. But I really, really like this. If you're an oily person like I am, you would definitely love this foundation because it is matte, okay? It's like, it's so matte that a lot of times I don't really wear this mattifying primer on top of it just because I feel like it makes me dry in this area or the areas that I apply it, because this is so matte that usually you can basically just wear one primer, which is kind of like an all over the face primer, and just go over with your foundation and it looks beautiful. So I love, 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 love this foundation. I like the coverage, I like the color, I like just the fact that it's extremely matte. I like the fact that it's long lasting, and I love the fact that it is affordable. So if you guys have never tried this foundation, I will make sure to leave the links to it down below in the description box, because like I said, you guys will definitely love this. So that's that. And then the next makeup item that I want to show you guys are basically going to be lippies. The first one is the Kat Von D. I don't know what the full name of this is, and I definitely cannot read this, honey. Ooh, Jesus. Let's see if the glasses will help. All right, so this is the Kat Von D something, liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Lolita. Like I said, I'll make sure to leave everything in the description box in case you guys are interested in purchasing it, and I'll make sure to leave close-ups as well just so you guys can see what it looks like. But I'm gonna try to swatch it to see if that helps you guys to see just kind of like the color payoff. I'm so sorry if this is bright right now, but this is kind of like a pinky mauvey nude for darker skin tones. I am, I guess, kind of like on the lighter end of the darker skin tone spectrum, I guess you could say. But I have so many different undertones, and I think that I have more kind of like a yellowy undertone, and I just really, really like this. I think that this is really pretty for darker skin. I mean, I would say, honestly, it's probably really pretty on all skin types. I haven't really seen, you know, all different skin types wearing this liquid lipstick, but I think that it's really pretty for darker skin tones, 100%. I feel like it's a perfect pinky nude without looking, I was gonna say cracky, I'm so sorry, without looking like powdery or like I don't know, without you looking like you're sick. It's just a really, really pretty color, and I really like the fact that it's matte as well, and it's not really drying, in my opinion, just because for me, I typically just put on like chapstick prior to putting on a liquid lipstick. Even if I have to apply like a thicker layer of the lipstick, I do like to kind of protect my lips as well, so I do usually wear a chapstick as well. Let me actually wipe this off my hand before it stays on there. But yeah, so I do usually like to go in with a chapstick prior to actually wearing any type of lipstick, whether it's mattifying or anything. I just like to protect my lips as well. So I really like the fact that this is a mattifying liquid lipstick. It's really, really pretty. Like I said, the color payoff is really amazing. I do want to get a lot more from her line. This is the only one that I have. This is the one that I saw kind of like people ranting and raving about on YouTube. So I definitely wanted to try it on my own. I don't remember exactly what the price was, but like I said, I'll make sure to leave everything in the description box. But I really, really like this. I think this is definitely a very universal, pretty, nudie pink color on, like I said, darker skin tone. So I really, really have been loving this. And then also, I actually have it mixed on my lips with another lipstick that I'm going to mention to you guys now. And the last set of lippies that I want to show you guys are these Milani lipsticks. I've had them for a long time, and I feel like I've heard a lot of people talk about Milani, which is a drugstore company where you can get a lot of their makeup items for a very affordable price. And I'm going to try to show you guys just a few that I have and the few that I really do love. You guys probably can't see it, and I'm so sorry about that. But I have 6 here in my hand. But I'll leave close-ups. I have a really bright kind of like red color. And this is basically what the packaging looks like. You guys have probably seen it a million times. But I don't know why, and I hope that it translates when I'm editing this video. But I feel like the lighting is so bright in front of me that I don't know if you guys can see this at all. So I'll leave close-ups for everything in case you guys cannot see it. If it does pick up while I'm editing the video, then I won't leave like extra close-ups or anything like that. But the shades that I have here, this one is called Matte Iconic, which is like a bold red lip. This one right here is actually what I have on under the Lolita by Kat Von D, and this one is Tuscan Toast. It's like kind of like a burnt reddish color. The next one, which is one of my favorites, is the number 69, which is called Matte Beauty. It's a matte nude lip. The next one is a bright purple color, which is the number 65, which is called Matte Glam. Again, I'm sorry if you guys can't see it. The next one is like kind of like a bubblegum pink, and this is the number 11 called Fruit Punch. And then the last one is also one of my favorites, which is called Matte Naked. It's also kind of like more of like kind of like a brown nudie type of lip. But I really, really love these Milani lipsticks. I really like the fact that even the matte ones, they're really kind of like rich and buttery and creamy, and they apply so smoothly on the lips, and I really, really like that about them. They're crazy pigmented, they're very affordable. Like I said, these are drugstore. I don't remember exactly how much I paid per. Let me see if there's a price on here. No, there's no price on here, but I don't remember exactly how much I paid, but like I said, it's a drugstore lipstick, so you'll definitely get your money's worth. And like I said, they're extremely pigmented, really soft on the lips, and they do last a very long time as well, especially the matte ones. They last a little bit longer. But even if you have to reapply, it's really something where it's like, actually, I don't even think that I really reapplied. I think the only 2 lipsticks that I've reapplied are the nude ones. So the Matte Naked and the Matte Beauty, which are like the pinky brownie nude colors, these 2 are the ones that I typically reapply throughout the day. These other fun bright colors, they last a little bit longer for some reason. I don't know if there's something like with the formulation that makes it to where it lasts a little bit longer, but I feel like every time I wear the nude ones, those are typically the ones that, I guess because they're very similar to like your lip color, they kind of wash off a little bit easier. But the really bright ones, I don't typically have to reapply a lot. And a lot of times I do like to go in with kind of like a mattifying liquid lipstick to go on top of it just to kind of make it to where it lasts a little bit longer. But I really do absolutely love these. Like I said, I'll make sure to leave the links to all of these down below in case you guys are interested in purchasing them. And then, yeah, so let's go ahead and just jump into the next thing. I can talk about those all day. So the next thing that I want to mention to you guys is basically skincare. So this is the St. Ives Blackhead Clearing Green Tea Scrub. I did a video earlier this year on skincare earlier this year as far as like products that I recently purchased. I think in that video I talked about like a whole bunch of Origins products that I ordered online, and this was kind of like a part of that haul just because I did purchase this as well. I think I got this from Target. So this is also a drugstore. It's very inexpensive. I think it might be like $7 or $8 or something like that. But I've used them before. I do love St. Ives products. So I have used them before, and I don't know, I feel like recently I've definitely been loving this. I'm never really someone that has acne per se. I always do struggle more with like blackheads or like whiteheads or whatever. And this has really been, I've really been loving this just because I feel like these have really small like micro beads in them. So when you're washing your face and you're kind of like rubbing it into your skin, you feel that it's really kind of like, I guess, exfoliating your skin, but it's not abrasive and it's not harsh because the beads are really, really tiny. And I just really been loving this. It smells really nice. It smells kind of like a spa type of thing. It kind of feels like you're putting a nice mask on your face when you're putting it on. And like I said, it's very, it's not abrasive, and it's very kind of like, it makes me feel like my skin is clean. I don't know, obviously I feel like everyone should like to feel like their skin is clean, but I feel like sometimes when you don't get a face scrub or something like that in your skincare routine, it can kind of feel like you're applying product on top of your face, but nothing's kind of like seeping into your skin to really make you feel like it's taking out all that gunk and the excess oils and things like that and impurities. But I feel like this scrub definitely makes me feel like it's going in there and really just kind of like doing its job. So I really, really like this. It's pretty bomb. That's all I can say about that. So I really like that. The next, I'll just go into these body washes. So the next thing that I want to show you guys are these body washes that I've been using recently, and this is by Soft Soap. This one right here is in Juicy Pomegranate and Mango Infusions, and this is what it looks like. And then the one that I'm using right now in the shower is the Sweet Honeysuckle and Orange Peel. So this is what these bottles look like. I am more of like a body wash loofah type of girl. I don't really like bar soaps like that. I mean, if that's all I have, I'll use it to wash my body. But I really like, you know, body soaps and body scrubs and things like that. So these smell amazing. Like, this is the one that I'm using right now, and this is probably one of my favorite ones in comparison to the other ones that I've used. There was another one prior to this, this one right here that I used. I don't remember exactly what the scent for that one was, but I did run through that as well. But I just really, really like them. I love the fact that they smell amazing. I think that they just recently came out with a lot of different new scents or whatever. And they smell amazing. They feel really nice on the skin. They don't really dry out my skin or anything like that. Some of these do have little beads in it, but like I said, I'm a loofah type of girl, so the beads are not good enough for me. I like to really like get in there and scrub my body. So I really, really like these. I really like the fact that they're, like I said, very soft to the skin. They're very inexpensive. I think these were like maybe like $4 or $5, maybe even a little bit less than that. I think I got them on sale actually when I purchased them. But I don't know, I just really like them. I don't know what you guys use to take a shower, if you guys are kind of like a body wash type of person, or if you like bar soap. But if you're a body wash loofah type of girl like me, you'll definitely like these. I mean, I think that there's nothing special with, I won't say that there's nothing special with body washes, because some of them can be very drying. These are not. These are definitely very soft to the skin. They smell amazing, and they do last a decent amount of time as well, because it's a lot of product in here. So that's gonna be that. The next body item that I want to show you guys is this, which is by Shea Moisture, and it's the Argan Oil and Raw Shea Bath, Body, and Massage Oil. And this is what it looks like. This is what the packaging looks like. I love Shea Moisture. I mean, I can't really say it enough. Shea Moisture has a lot of products that I really love, that I think that are kind of like my holy grail products. So I'm not really surprised that I like this. So for this, I usually just kind of like, if I get out the shower, I'll put this and apply this to my body after I've applied my lotion. But I just feel like it just helps to kind of add like an added layer of protection to your skin, and it just helps to kind of soften the skin as well. And like I said, you can use it as a bath, body and massage oil, so it's multi-purpose. So I really like this. I don't think that I don't like it for the smell because I don't remember exactly what it smells like. Yeah, it doesn't really smell like anything like amazing or anything like that, but that's okay because for me, I'm not really using it to smell good at nighttime because I have other products that help me to feel like I smell good at nighttime or even during the day. But for this, it's really just to protect my skin as well as add an added layer of shine and smoothness pretty much. So I really like it for that. The next kind of, I guess, skin item as well, which is this Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Oil. I don't remember if I did a video on this, and I was kind of like on defense. I've been kind of on defense about this product for the past couple of months just because it's like I felt like I don't really like it just because it's making me feel like I'm applying oil to my face, and then I do like it just because I like the way that it takes off my makeup, but I don't like it alone. So I've just been kind of like on and off, but recently I've definitely been on with this product. And the reason is because I feel like I found a way to use it that best suits me. I can't use this by itself without any makeup wipes because at first when I got this product, I wanted to use it without any makeup wipes just to try to, I guess, have something that's not kind of like pulling my skin or kind of like abrasive to my skin. But I can't use this as a standalone. As a standalone, it sucks. Just to me. I just don't really like it by itself without any makeup wipes or anything like that. But in conjunction with my makeup wipes, I do like it. So typically what I do is I'll go in with this first, just to get the kind of like the first layer of my makeup off my face. Then I'll go in with the makeup wipe. Then I'll go in with this again just to make sure that it takes everything off of my skin. That's the way that it helps me to feel like I've really taken all my makeup off without feeling like I'm kind of struggling with this. I don't know, it's really weird, but I feel like by itself it just doesn't really work as well as when I use it in conjunction with my makeup wipes. So I definitely love this, but with the makeup wipes as well. So I definitely have been loving it recently, but of course you never know. I've been having kind of like a love-hate relationship with this, so you never know. Next month I might hate it, but right now I'm definitely loving the way that it works in conjunction with my makeup wipes. And I don't have like any special makeup wipes or anything like that. I just try not to be too like abrasive on my skin when I'm wiping off my makeup at the end of the day. But I just feel like this definitely helps to kind of like melt it off and open up my pores and just kind of get everything out. So I do like that. And the next item that I'm going to show you guys is actually the only hair item that I want to show you, just because I've had my hair in a protective style for a while and I'm going to take it out I'm going to take out my hair soon. But with this product, it's basically been what I've been using to actually do my protective styles, as well as kind of like slick down my edges and things like that when I want to do kind of like a slick down look. But this is the Shine and Jam Conditioning Gel with extra hold, and it has honey extract in it, and this is what the packaging looks like. I got this from my beauty supply store. I think you can pretty much get this anywhere. This was $5.99. As you guys can tell, hopefully you guys can tell, that I've used pretty much most of it because I do also use this when I'm doing my protective styling. So whether I'm doing my own twist in my hair, or if I'm actually doing something like this, like these Marley twists, my friend that does my hair, she actually uses this to kind of like twist my hair just to make sure that everything blends together and it stays. And I've really been liking this just because I feel like other gels that I've used prior, it kind of makes me feel like there's a lot of gunk in my hair, but this doesn't make me feel that way at all. Like right now, I'm ready to take out my hair just because I miss my natural hair, but I know that I can leave my hair like this for a little bit longer. So I've really been loving this. I haven't used it for too many things besides my protective styling, so I really don't know how well it works with like other styles and things like that, maybe on my natural hair. I'll try it probably, but I really have been loving it for my protective styling. So that's that. And then the last item that I want to share with you, the last two items, I didn't actually grab my perfume, and I'm going to grab it in a second. But one of the last items that I want to show you guys is this hygiene wash that I get as well from the beauty supply store. And this is the Hygiene Wash Intimate Cleansing Solution, and this is what it looks like. They also have a blue one, which I'm going to actually show you guys. They also have this one as well, which is called the same thing. This is the Hygiene Wash Super Intimate Cleansing Solution Plus. So I guess this is more like intense or whatever the case may be. But these are the ones that I use kind of like as my hygiene wash situation. And these are the only ones that actually work for me. These are just the best ones. I have very sensitive skin, so there's certain products that don't really work for me, but this is the one that I always gravitate to. This is the one that works best for me specifically. Of course, if you guys have never tried it, I'm not gonna tell you to run out and buy it because I don't know. But of course, this is something that you can definitely try at your own leisure to see if it's something that works for you. Like the Summer's Eve and all of that, that does not work for me at all. I don't like it. My body doesn't like it. This is the only one that's always worked for me for years. So definitely wanted to mention that. There's not much that I can say about that besides it keeps you clean and fresh. And then the last thing that I want to share with you guys as well is the favorite perfume that I've been loving for the past couple months. I did an updated favorite perfume video. I don't remember exactly when it was, but I think maybe like 2 to 3 months, maybe 4 months ago. And the number 1 was the Vera Wang by Vera Wang perfume. And this was the number 2, but I'm sorry, this is the OG. I love this perfume 100%. I've recently fallen back. Like I never fell out of love with this, but I felt like the Vera Wang was kind of like taking the number 1 spot just because I feel like it has a little hint of like grown woman sexy, but I feel like this is more like universal. I don't know, I feel like it's perfect for daytime, it's perfect for nighttime, it's perfect for date night, it's perfect for just chilling with your friends. It's just amazing. This is the Perry Ellis Sensual 18. This was my number 1 favorite perfume last year when I did my favorite perfume video. And then also this was number 2 on the recent video that I did. Alright, sorry about that. My camera died. I guess it's hot or something like that, so I definitely don't want it to shut off on me again. But again, this is back to my number 1 favorite perfume. I just love this perfume. It's amazing. It smells really great. It's affordable, and it's just awesome. Like I said, this is kind of like my dupe to the J'adore, which I love as well, but I feel like I'm so kind of like cheap with the J'adore, like I don't use it as often, but this one I feel like because it's much more cost effective, I don't know, I just kind of bathe myself in this. So I really love this perfume. So that's gonna be the last favorite or the random favorite that I've been loving in the past couple of months. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into my channel and watching. Hopefully you guys were entertained and that you guys were able to get some type of, insight on certain things that I love and things that maybe you might want to try yourself. Again, thank you so much for watching and subscribing to my channel. For those of you who have yet to subscribe, make sure that you go ahead and do that. And also click that bell so you're always notified every time I upload a video. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Be safe, stay blessed, and remember to always treat yourself. Peace out.